We are starting 1.4. The backstory says, when business records were kept by hand, accountants used red ink for expenses and black ink for income. If your income was greater than your expenses, you were quote unquote in the black. If your expenses were greater than your income, you were quote unquote in the red. You wanted to be in the black. Julia has this problem to solve. Tate owes his sister $6 for helping him cut the lawn. He earns $4 delivering papers. Is Tate in the red or in the black? I mean, I would hope that that's fairly clear to you. He is in the red. To solve this problem, Julia uses red and black chips to model income and expenses. Each black chip represents $1 of income, and each red chip represents $1 of expenses. Julia puts chips on the board to represent the situation. She decides that Tate is in the red by $2 or has negative $2. She writes -6, remember owes 6, and then he gets $4, but now he owes 2. Why do you think Julia concludes that 6 plus positive 4 equals 2? That's kind of like your opinion, I guess. You could talk about if you put it on a number line. What is another way to show a total value of -2 on the chipboard? These are just prep questions. So I'm going to move on to part A. Use this chipboard as the starting value for each part. So let me change the page. There we go. I'm going to use colored pens as well. That's a brand new pen, not that one. All right. So there are 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, they did it by 3. That's fine. It don't matter. Okay. Yes. All right. So that's what we're working with. So write a number sentence to show the total value on the chipboard for each move. So move number 1 is the original chipboard. I'll just write it down. Total value. Okay, so they want, so these are positive, right? Because this is, black is income. So we have positive 8 for the black. I feel like I should probably color code this. Positive 8. And then we have negative 12 here. So then they want to know what is the situation here. Now, you can think of this in a couple different ways. You can kind of think of like, remember with the proton, positive and negative cancel each other out because they're opposites. So you have a set of opposites right here and another one right here. And what you are left with is 4 red circles or chips, I think is what they said. So we are left with -4 because these are all negatives, right? So that's number 1. Number 2, it says add 5 black chips. I'm not going to redraw it every time because we all know I'm way too lazy to do that. But I know that there are 8 here, and if I add 5 more, I'm going to end up with 13 black chips. And I'm going to keep the same amount of red chips. If you would like to redraw them, you are absolutely more than welcome. I don't have it in me. So if that means that there's more over here now, by 1 extra. So we're going to have 1 extra black chip now on that side. Number 3, remove 5 red chips. So we're keeping the same number this time of black chips, which is going to be 8. And then now we have remove 5 red chips. So 4, 5, that leaves us with 7. And they want to know what is the situation now. So we have +8, -7. This is a bigger number, so we have 1 left. Again, if you're finding this a little bit difficult, you are more than welcome over here to draw the chips out and cross off or whatever. But I think you guys are in a pretty good place with this stuff, so I'm not going to do that. Remove 3 black chips this time. I'm just gonna add these bad boys in here. There we go. So we're removing 3 black chips from the original amount. So that's going to leave us with 5 and the same number of red, which is -12. So now we see that this number is bigger, which means that you're going to be in the red. So I'm going to keep my red pen. You are constantly running out of room. So then you have to figure out what the difference is. And the difference here would be, any guesses? I wonder if anybody's going to try to find the chat button. That's so funny to me. -7. Number 5, add 3 red chips. So we are starting with our +8 black chips, but now we're adding 3 red chips to the 12, which would be -15. Again, red number is bigger here. So the difference between, if you were to bunny hop from 8 to 15 would be, again, 7. Then we have number 6. What patterns do you see? So they want you to look here, 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 and look at the answers, and they want you to see if you can find any patterns. I would say it has to do with which number is the bigger number and how it turns out for. I like how I didn't follow the color scheme here. Whoopsie. This is kind of going to be your own opinion. So I'm going to write your own opinion. Please don't actually write your own opinion. I need you to, like, it should say something like a pattern I see is blah, blah, blah. Okay. You have to do that part yourself. And then tomorrow, we are going to continue with part B1.